Welcome back, everybody, to more Lord of the Rings Online. Had to end the last episode a little abruptly because I noticed my frame rate on my recording was dropping, but seems to have fixed after I tried a few things, so we're getting back into it. Now, the other thing that's unfortunate is that my inventory's full, but anyways, let me continue. I don't even know what I was doing. What was I doing? I was killing a bunch of spiders here. I was freeing horns. I need to kill like 3 little spider boss things. Let me see, there's a ensnared horn here. Let me just stop for a second and kill all these trailing spiders. I don't think any of these are accounting for the stuff I need, but that's alright. Okay, so I freed that one. I'm still having to get some of the acorns here. Let me look at the map. So maybe down there, there's a quest ring. There's one over there. Oh, that's the one that's... I remember that acorn from the last episode. It's like stuck inside the tree. You can't actually grab it. So I'll have to get one somewhere else. However, there is a quest ring around here. I wonder if it's one of the... Yeah, it is. It's one of the big daddy spiders. Nice. Dimmil. Okay, good. Let me keep an eye on the inventory, make sure there's no quest items that are dropping. Okay, so there's a quest ring up that way. And that's another Big Daddy spider. Nornbess. Okay. Next. I guess I could go, well, the green circle's where the acorns are, so let me head over there and try to grab 3 more. There's that accursed acorn. Yeah, it's absolutely unattainable. Cannot grab that one. Alright, a couple more. Hopefully there's more than 10 and not just like specifically 10. Because then I would have to grab the one that's stuck in the tree somehow. See, now I'm getting nervous because there should only be one left. But there you go, yeah, there's plenty of them. They're all around. Okay, and then I got a few more quests to do. Let me go kill the 3rd big spider. And then I need to kill more spiderlings as well. The horn bends towards you a little to examine the acorns in your hand. He is clearly pleased that you have saved young trees from certain doom amongst the spiders. Southwest of the horn is a patch of sunlight. You should scatter the acorns in that spot, so that they may grow tall and hale. Horns are not the most expressive creatures, but you could swear this horn looks relieved, even pleased. Maybe what you saw is not but a passing fancy, but you choose to believe that you have made this horn very happy by freeing its poor friends. Okay, so let me keep going. I'm wondering if I need to come from the other side to get to that quest ring. If I'm gonna be able to climb that, I might not be able to. Never mind, there's a little uphill here. Perfect. Here's the last one. Now I do need to... Oh, there are spinners here, so I still need to kill 4 spinners and a bunch of spiderlings. So let me try to round up some of these. Did I miss one of my AoEs on that one? It looked like he hadn't taken much damage, which is weird. Need one more spinner, but I'm not really finding the little spiderlings. There you go, there's a few of them. Little group. Need 9 more. You have defeated a horde of Fangorn spiders, but there are many other evil beings to slay in Silkenwood. Your work here is not done yet. The Fangorn web hunters are deep in the Silken Hold, lurking in wait to destroy their prey. So now I need to kill some web hunters, 10 of them. I've already killed way more than that through my adventuring here, but, you know, I'll kill more. Let me make sure. Okay, everything looks alright there. Is my inventory even full? Because nothing's accumulating in it. Yeah, it is. It's full for sure. Let me destroy some of these loot boxes for a second. There's just so many of them. And they're kind of useless for the most part. If you guys disagree, feel free to tell me otherwise, because I actually really haven't looked too much into it. I know they've made changes to the loot boxes. Okay. Now let me grab this. Little Hobbit gifts. Okay. And then we got legendaries. I got a reforge. Lots of stuff needs to be happening. Let me grab a couple more web hunters here. There are a lot of web hunters, thankfully, so I don't have to run too much to round them up. Let me bring in this one too, and that should be all the last 4 that I need. There we go. You have defeated a great many spiders in Silken Hold of Fangorn, hoping to stop the spread of evil in this land. Your good deeds will have lasting effects upon the Ents and other creatures in the forest. Man, I'm getting a lot of experience. Is it, yeah, it's double experience weekend or something. Which honestly, I don't think I've expressively said this yet in the playthrough, but I don't really care about the experience, right? Because this is a 100% playthrough, so no matter what, I'm going to be doing all the quests. So I'm not really concerned about the leveling. I'm more concerned about enjoying the content. So I don't really care. if I'm slow to level or anything like that. So I could care less if it's double experience weekend. Alright, there's a spiderling down there. And I only need one more, so... There we go. You have squashed many of the swarming spiderlings in Silken Hold of Fangorn. The trees in this choked part of the forest may rest assured that the promise of future evil has been somewhat lessened. Okay. Now let's go plant those acorns in the southwest. I'm gonna skip him for now because I'm gonna come back. There it is. Scatter the acorns. Good. Looks like it's daylight now, so getting a little bit better lighting in Fangorn. That spinner is chasing hard, so let me just kill it. This creature is pleased and relieved with everything it did to help it, now that its fellow trees and acorns are safe from the spiders and the threat lessened somewhat. While this deed was not exactly what Gandalf asked you to focus on, you feel as if you have done right by Fangorn nonetheless. It is time to move on, deeper into the forest. The horn bristles with pleasure as you relay the events of the battles against the three great spider mistresses of Silkenhold. The forest here will be safer now without the spreading of their evil, light-smothering brood across the forest. Okay, so now we gotta look for another int. Hopefully reforge at some point. Very much enjoying the questing in the Eves of Fangorn here. Although the forest is certainly getting gloomier here. Twisted roots, poisonous clouds, decreased sunlight. You have found another sleeping ent in Fangorn. You feel a sense of dread looming near this place. Oh, I forgot to... Let's see what we got here. Might and agility. 229 agility. That's great compared to 149, but then it's got fate and... Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if I like any of those. As you approach this ent, you feel the weight of heavy grief upon the air around him, like a gray mist. This ent withers under the powerful sadness. It is clear that the sadness consumes the ent green root, but you cannot help him if you do not know why. You wait a moment for a memory to be impressed upon you, but green root has retreated into his own slow thoughts. So I have to investigate around here. A few little quest rings around. You discover a patch of blackened roots. You discovered the Black Heart. You discovered the dead young horn, fallen prey to some terrible anguish. Not good. And then over that way, there's a couple more quest rings. You have discovered the corpse of a fell-looking blackened horn. You have come upon a sickened stump covered in withering worms. Writhing worms, sorry. I was like, withering worms? That makes no sense. Oh no, I'm getting decreased frame rate again. What's going on? On my computer, it's perfectly fine, but on my recording software, It's saying I'm dropping frames. And I don't know why that is. Let me talk to him. You tell Green Roots that you saw the state of his herd, corrupted, twisted, polluted, blackened by evil influences in the forest. He closes his eyes sadly as you recount what you saw. You want nothing more than to help this lonely ent be free from the pain of watching his trees turn so evil. You can do nothing for Green Root. By consoling him, you must venture into the shadows of the Blackheart. You must try to understand the place before you can hope to heal it. Ah. Why is my frame not good? Yeah, I'm dropping frames. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do a little editing here. Okay, I seem to be back to normal. I just kind of closed out of some other applications, but I don't know. It's I use OBS, Open Broadcasting Software, to record, and I hadn't updated it in years. Well, I don't know about years, but it's been a long time. And then I finally updated, and I've never had this problem before, but after the update, I'm having it, and it looks like I'm dropping frames again. And you guys don't care to sit here and listen to all this, so I don't know. I'll do more editing. I'll try to figure this out. I just don't want to keep recording with these low frame rates. Okay, I think I fixed it. I'm not going to go into the details, but I'm confident. Okay, let's continue. Sorry about that. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. I'm keeping an eye on the frame rate to make sure it really is fixed. Man, it's dropping a little bit. It's going 58. It should be recording at 60. Evil-looking flies can be found in plenty around the Blackheart. These creatures would devour you in a heartbeat if you allow them to. You should defeat some of them. Yeah, I'm still dropping frames. Why is that? I mean, the game looks perfect on my end, but on my recording software, it's just dropping frames. Ah. Sorry, guys. Again, I don't want to keep recording. I need to figure this out before I continue the series. Okay. Alright, for real. For real, it's fixed this time. You guys have no idea how much work goes on behind the scenes. Lesser people would have been satisfied giving you low frames, but not me. I don't stop until we get to where we need to be. I did take a death as a result of my work while I was playing around with the settings and things like that. Anyways, let's revive and get back to it. Let's get back to it. I bet that's the fly that killed me. The booger. Alright. I basically am diffusing the workload for recording between 2 graphic cards now instead of 2. And I offloaded it from my CPU. And I'm confident. I know I said that last time, and then a minute later, I was like, oh no, I'm dropping frames again. But this time for real, my friends. That's why I like having 2 monitors. That way I can keep an eye on the recording too. Because, you know, if I'm just playing, I wasn't feeling any frame loss in my game like I mentioned. If I wasn't looking over my recording, I never would have known. I would have known when I was editing the videos at the end of the season. I was like, what is hitting me, man? Look at these little crawlers. Where are they coming from? Crazy little boogers. Alright, fine. I'll fight them. You know, with the double experience, I know I said I don't care about experience, but what I do care about is the legendary item experience, because then I can get more legendary items from it, so maybe I really should go reforge to take advantage of all this great experience that I'm earning. God, where are these crawlers, man? There's like 27 of them. Loose soil up there. More that way. feel like if you stand still here, these little crawlers pop up. I don't know, though. Okay, I need 2 more soil samples and a bunch more flies. I need 6 more flies. Very good. Yeah, every time I'm standing still, these little crawlers. Wonder if there's gonna be a quest to kill a bunch of them as a part 2 to the original 2 here. That one's bugged out. That's alright, I can kill it. It is clear that the black heart is rotten from the very roots, with vile crawlers squirming out of every patch of mud. I knew it! I knew it. The trees in the black heart of Fangorn are evil to the core, coming after you without provocation and without worrisome bloodlust. Many blackened swaths of lands are barren, even of the twisted plants that grow in the darkest part of the forest. What happened here to turn the black heart so rotten? Alright, so it's not a kill the crawler quest. Interestingly. I do need to kill 2 more flies, though. I might... let me go around here. Such a confusing area. I need to go through here. One more. Come on now, Mr. Fly. Pop on out. You have rid the forest of many harrying evil insects. This act of kindness to all inhabitants of Fangorn. Okay, so now I need to go to a little bit more of the southern area. Right through here. So here's some horns. I need to kill these. Very good, and I am now on overflow in my inventory again. Unfortunately. Oh, and a quest item. We got a quest item. Upon further investigation of the corpses of this incredibly hostile horn, you notice a strange piece of heartwood. This horn was evidently corrupted from the inside out, possibly from its long years spent in the Black Glade. Okay. Glad I noticed that. I hate when I miss a quest item and then I have to go back and do something that I just did. And let me stay within this circle here for now. Blackened patch here. Black-hearted horn. The land itself remembers the cruelties done to the trees and will not grow. Okay. Looks like some orcs were attacking the trees there. Very good. Make sure everything still looks good here. Still no new quest items. And let's see. There's gonna be a... Well, let me go to that quest ring to the southwest, and then I'll make my way back north. Go kill that bad boy. Then another patch of memory here. The land itself remembers the cruelties done to the trees and will not grow. More orcs burning things. Not good. Okay. And then let me go back to the northeast. Try to kill a couple more of these along the way. There's one up there. It's actually, let me round two of these up. Why not? Okay. You have defeated many of the bloodthirsty horns of Greenroot's corrupted herd. The forest will not be so treacherous for the creatures who wind up lost in the Blackheart. You have gathered evidence that the environment here makes the trees twisted and sick. Their black and corrupted heartwood is likely the reason they are so aggressive in this part of the forest. In the shades of the past, you saw that an Ent once resided over the fell glade of Fangord. You must search for him and see if he can help. He can be helped as Gandalf bid. Alright, what am I doing? I got one more little memory here. And then I need to find the Guardian of Blackheart. You feel a sense of fear, certain that hateful eyes are watching your every move. And all of the darkness of the forest spins from this place. The Guardian approaches. He is starved, ill, miserable to the core, and he will kill you if you let him. Okay. You have ended the suffering of a tree who had long since stopped growing, whose heart was black and pained. The shadow is abated. You have ended the long suffering of this poor, twisted former guardian of the Blackheart. His realm was once hale, but he could not ward off the evil that crept into his realm and corrupted him to the core. I'm not going to be able to finish this because I need to have enough room in my inventory, which I guess I do. Okay. Alright. The shadows have long been kept the foliage so hatefully dense that it blocked all light into the Blackheart. It is time to push the leaves back and let light shine in once more. There's hope for this place yet. So I will clear a little bit of the foliage. And then I gotta talk to Greenroot. You're a peculiar little creature. You are. I felt. The shadows disappear. The light shines where my old... What is that word? Taru, my old friend. He grew quite terrible here. Quite sad. Quite wrong. You freed him from his prison. I could not come in, or I would have rotted with the others. I slept at the edge of the shadows, and I could not help. But you let the light in, by yourself. Greenroot is awake now. At last, one ant in Fangorn has felt some change. So there's one more sleeping ant, but before I find them, let me go finish this other quest. The land itself remembers the cruelties done to the trees and will not grow. Yeah, they're hacking away at the floor there. The barren patches of the land in the Black Heart still bear the shades of terrible events in the past, long remembering the suffering of trees. Where's the Ent you saw that once watched over these lands? If his realm has grown so dark, what has become of him? Well, we already know the answer to that riddle. So let's go find the last sleeping Ent. Black flies here. Looks like an opening in the forest, which is a nice welcome change. Got old heart. Let me kill this fly. So it sounds like we're going to be finishing up here in Fangorn. Maybe in the next episode. There's one Ent left to help. At least that's what's implied by the quest. So, hope you're enjoying. Sorry for the little technical hiccups this episode, and I'll see you on the next one.